I'm not perfect on it either.
Hi, this is my second video for my Disneyland that I built, and we're starting out at the hotel. Well, this is actually the gift shop, which obviously doesn't have anything in it right now. This is a hotel. See, that's where you check in. And I think that was an office. And you come out here to the road. Be careful, walk on the sidewalk. And see, normally you'd park right here in the parking lot. And you go and get in your car and you go over here and wait for pedestrians. And then technically you'd park your car over here, but go to McDonald's for breakfast. I don't actually remember, recommend going to McDonald's for breakfast, but some people might want to. And it's still not finished. I apologize for that because I keep going and saying I'm going to finish McDonald's and then I don't do it. But there it goes. And then after breakfast you get back in your car and you go to Disneyland, and that's where the tram goes. That was the old entrance to Disneyland. I still haven't demolished yet. But we're going to the real entrance. It's going to take a little bit, because Tomorrowland takes a lot of space and we had to move stuff. Okay, so come over here and we could go to California Adventure. Or we could go to Disneyland, which we're going to go to Disneyland, of course. And these stairs don't actually exist, but it's the only way that you can see the Mickey Mouse. So you go out here and the train station. And we're going to see the train station from all sides, because the train station is just pretty cool. I actually got the stairs to do what they were supposed to do. Pretty happy with that. Although this part up here isn't exactly right. That's the machine where you can get stamps from. Here's the train, and since it's easier to go and look at it from the other side, that's what we're going to do. This is probably going to end up having to be a two-part video. So, got the engine and 3 cars. And the train actually does go somewhere. But we're going to explore that a little later. Or in the second video. Okay, so then we come down here. And we have the double-decker bus. And not that you can see it because it's green. Dark on Minecraft, but it is green. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we're gonna act like we're riding the double-decker bus, which stops in front of it because, you can't get into the minecart otherwise. And this is all the neat stuff on Main Street, which is fairly accurate. That was the little movie theater. That's actually a flower cart. Over here's a hidden Mickey in Disneyland Adventures. It's a Xbox game. Oh, over there's the arcade. I added the beacons. Oh, the part with statue of Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse. The castle! Look, I actually finished it, guys. I'm all excited about this. I finished the castle. So, inside here, I don't know if you've ever seen inside here, but inside here is the Sleeping Beauty. I mean, this is Sleeping Beauty Castle, so it's the Sleeping Beauty exhibit. And I totally made up what scenes were seen in there because I haven't seen this since 1986. Maybe 1989. And so we have Prince Philip as a 7-year-old and Aurora as a baby. We have the little cottage. Aurora and the prince dancing before they knew they were Aurora and the prince. And then we go up the stairs, which I'm not entirely sure we actually did in the real life, but I know maybe this is them dancing. Okay, then what was the other one? Oh, this is her dancing with the owl. Sorry. And this is her dancing with the prince. I should say that was her dancing with the owl and the bunnies. And I think the birdies are involved. And we have Maleficent here and Aurora there, and that's the little doorway that Maleficent made so she can make Aurora prick her finger on the spinning wheel. And then we have the prince in Prince Philip in the dungeon of Maleficent. And then, oh, that's the spinning wheel. And I believe I had Aurora laying next to it. And then there's Aurora in bed getting kissed by the prince. And that's the end. So then we go outside and we find out the minecart's going this way. And we go to Fantasyland, where we have put in the Peter Pan ride. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. And no, their signs are not actually that huge, but you had to be able to read them somehow. The Snow White Ride, which we'll get a better look at in a little while. And the Pinocchio Ride. Also, of course, we have the carousel. And we actually have the Sword in the Stone, represented by a cobblestone fence, but at least it's there. And it looks a lot better than the wooden one I had in there before. So, we're going to go on the Peter Pan ride. And I'm not entirely sure that this is an accurate representation of the line to get into the ride, but at least it's there. So, and we have the ship that you go bye-bye in. Okay. So, you go up and go through the window and into the Darling house, and there's the Darling children. And then you go outside and there's all these stars. And go through the dark. And there's the island that you see at first. And, the place where Peter Pan lives. Neverland. in Neverland. And there's a pirate ship. And the Indians. And another pirate ship. Captain Hook and his crocodile. And then we're back. You go out the door over here. And then you go over here to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and hopefully we'll send that on so it can meet us at the exit. Wasn't working earlier, so that's why we're questioning this. See, there's the carousel again. It's finally lighting up in Minecraft, so just answer it. Anyway, so we're following the trail here. Entrance. And look! We're on the ride! Almost. Yes, I'm totally making up the spiel as I go along. And hey, where'd it go? Oh, it didn't go far enough last time. Okay, so we're gonna make it go far enough. Okay, that's the person that runs the ride. We're going to Mr. Toad's library. Go back out here, see all the people waiting to go on the ride. That's a brick wall that I have no idea why that's there. The bar, I think. I don't remember. Those guys. A vehicle. The barman. A judge. And then we crashed into something and we went to hell. Not good. So, I'm going to send that on and hope it works this time. Oh look, it worked this time. Yay! We're going to go up and over because that's the only way that we can cross paths. And we're going to zoom over here. Some of you will not know what this ride is. It is called Skyways. Well, Skyway. And I keep saying Skyways and I'm not sure why. Anyway, you go through this really long line. And we are probably going to skip through some of it at some point. Okay. Yeah, we're going to totally skip through some of it. Because this line is really, really long. Oh, look. Another set of stairs. Okay. And eventually we're going to get on the ride here. Okay. So, you rode in a bucket thing and looked mildly like what I have here, and you didn't actually go this fast, and it's on a cable and your bucket's hanging from it, but you did see the teacups on the left there and Alice in Wonderland, and you went through the Matterhorn, which we're doing right now. Obviously, that's not finished, but at least it has a ride in it now. And, oh, and you saw the abominable snow monster, or as they're calling them now, Yetis. And it went from Fantasyland to Tomorrowland. Not exactly the way it does now, because it was a lot closer to Space Mountain, but we got as close as we could. Just so you know, Space Mountain's way over there. And just so you can see the rest of the park, we're going to go back on Skyway and go back to Fantasyland so we can pick up the minecart again. And again, see that there isn't actually enough snow in our mountain, but we're working on it. You can't see that we're working on it, but we're working on it. Again, that's Alice in Wonderland on the left and Teacups on the right, and that big blue thing was the Monster of the Whale Ride, otherwise called Storybook Canal Boats. And I'm hoping that is still there. So, we go out the exit over here. And we go down here. And we didn't send it on, so it didn't work. Oh, we did send it on. It just didn't work. Okay. Obviously, nothing in Minecraft is foolproof, but it's okay. So, then we have the Pinocchio ride, which I'm trying to show you. Yes, it does say Pinocchio, and it's spelled correctly. This time we're actually going to go through the whole line because it doesn't last very long. And there we go. We can go through this side over here. And actually the real ride just has one opening there, but okay, so we have I've got no strings to hold me down. Then we got Pinocchio! And then there's Pinocchio in a cage. Jiminy Cricket. Random house, I don't remember what it was. Sorry. Treasure Island. Merry-go-round. Ferris wheel. Some other things. The pool table with Lampwick. Go through here. Oh, all the little boys in the cages. Monstro trying to eat us. Again, Geppetto. And then he turned into a real boy with the fairy godmother there. The blue fairy. And then we'll send that on. Hey, it worked again. We're just going to jump over the thing, even though we wouldn't normally do that. Then we're crossing over a whole bunch of pathways over here to go on Snow White ride. So we go through here, and I think I ad-libbed some of the fence work here, but it's pretty cool anyway. And yeah, since we only have about 4 minutes left or a half an hour video, we're definitely making this a 2 or 3-parter. Sorry if this is making anybody dizzy, but we had to get through the line somehow. Okay. Gonna open, close. That's only there to keep me from getting confused. Okay. The 7 Dwarfs' house, their clock, 7 Dwarfs dancing with Snow White. Snow White's over there on the stairs. And the evil queen looking at them. The diamond mine. The evil queen looking at herself. Some guy who died. The evil queen conjuring stuff. The evil queen in there. Oh, that's the part where she goes. She goes and turns, and she's something different. And Snow White dead. And hopefully we'll go through this again later. That's actually a storybook, and I just, made it 3D. Oh, wait, no. Okay. And then we're back. And then we're going out the door. And then I totally ad-libbed this. I made there be a doorway through the castle side. It doesn't really work. Oh, this is supposed to be the prince and Aurora, but I guess I never got the head out so Aurora could have a head. So. Oh, we're not heading through the castle right now. Like I said, the sword and the stone. Pretty cool. Oh. The carousel. I think you'll like this pretty much because it's pretty cool. It goes round and round and round. Don't worry, I'm only going to go around once. I'm only going to run once because it's a pretty big track here. And I get seasick. And if anybody's read their Winnie the Pooh, I get seasick from seeing too much. It was a Tigger thing. Okay, so we're going to go over here, wherever here is, and hope that we get there before this video runs out, because my camera doesn't take videos over half an hour. So it's going to be definitely a 2-parter. Oh, we came to Pirates of the Caribbean, which is still unfinished. I apologize for that. It really is. It's unfinished. Oh, we need to send the minecart around to the end. Seconds. Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna go and get in line. Get in the seat here, and then we'll start the next video at this point. Okay.